Peace, everyone. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace and love. I love myself. I love all of you. And I gotta say this for all of you. That we all understand that every single reality exists. There's multiple realities, that you are a multi-dimensional, extra-dimensional, and interdimensional being. That you are everything. That is what God is. God is everything. It includes you. You are everything. You're part of the universe. The universe is a part of you. That's above, so below. So what you need to understand about what's going on, the truth of everything. And the truth is, you are where you want to be. And let me explain that much, my point. You are on heaven. You are standing on heaven every single day. Every single day. Let me say it again. You are standing on heaven every single day. Let me say it again. You are standing on heaven every single second. The only thing that disconnects you from it is your perception. It's the only thing. No matter where you are in the United States, in Afghanistan, in the Bermuda Triangle, Japan, North, South Pole, it don't matter. You're standing on heaven. Now, there's infinite worlds, infinite realities. This is how each parallel world exists next to each other. They all need to exist in order for existence to exist, because existence itself is infinite. You look up into space, it's infinite. You need to understand, when you look at your hand, you're not looking at fleshy limitation. You're looking at sacred geometry, and it goes infinite, goes in. Okay? Your eye will only perceive so much, but what you know is that you're more than what you see. You're deeper. It's metaphysics. Okay? It's what controls physics. Physics isn't the core. You gotta go to the root. The root is metaphysical. You can't even see it. You can't even see it. You can't go under the ground and see the roots unless you do some sort of extra shit. The truth is metaphysical. And this land you're on, this planet, there's infinite versions of it. Infinite versions of it. And the only way you connect in between of them is your perception, is your vibration. Your vibration determines your perception. There's different portals in this planet because there's different parts of the planet, different vibrations. There's a core vibration of the planet, which will always be the core vibration of the planet. And the outside is constantly changing, constantly moving. Different waves, different vibrations. Oceans crashing, people's emotions crashing. Oceans rising, people's emotions rising, falling, up and down, same shit. And you need to understand that you determine the reality you're going to be in. All your choices every single day, every move you make, every thought that you have. And to the core of the drive is your intention that will decide where you end up at the end of your reality, which is really just coming full circle onto another circle, which will never stop. Your decisions will determine where you're going. It's not just what you believe, but do you act on what you believe? Do you embody what you believe? Do you embody what you talk about? I'm in the middle of a war zone. And I ain't talking about bullets and physical weapons, all-out war. Although there is some of that. But I'm talking about silent war. Talking about the last war, because it's already over. We already won. We know light shines upon darkness. It's just the way it works. And the way I save is by helping you save yourself, and that's making you realize that you are God and you're in control of power, that you have your own power and you are your own and you control your own, and it's your reality. And until you change that within you, you won't see the change outside. Until you see the change and feel the change within you, you won't see and feel the change outside. That includes heaven, which is on this planet. Heaven is connected to this planet and we can access it, but it's up to each individual being that is aware and exists to perceive that in order to connect to it. Once we have enough percentage connected to that, the earth will drive itself in space towards the heaven realm, which is a heaven realm, a universal galaxy with suns at specific sacred geometrical points at such perfect lengths, and everything is so perfect and harmonized that space itself becomes its own. It's like a planet of planets, and everything, the atmosphere is huge and it's not dark the way you look out. We are in the middle of the abyss, the bottomless abyss, the bottomless pit. That is space. That's what that is. When you hear about the bottomless pit in whatever text you read about the abyss, they're talking about space. Think about it. They're talking about space. The only way to drive out of there is you having your own light, which is your heart, connected to your eye, connected to your first eye. Not your third, it's your first eye. These are your second and your third. Your first eye is your heart. That is the first thing that is and sees. After that, for it to grow, for you to visualize in a body, the pineal gland, that's the first eye. And you need to channel heaven by perceiving heaven and embodying heaven in order to reflect that. And that is your mission for however long that you see people fighting and not harmonized and not heaven. Your mission is to embody that and bring that. Nothing else. Everything else is distraction and bullshit. Any money, nothing, doesn't matter. When you embody heaven, you get everything infinite, period. Done. Done. Nothing. Nothing, because you are everything. You don't need shit because you have everything. It just comes to you because you're doing what you have to. Your path is harmonized. Don't believe me? Go do it. Go do what makes you feel harmonized. Whatever that is, go do it. And see how more prosperous your life opens up to be. And if you're doing something unharmonized, I swear to reality, your reality will show that. You will feel chaos everywhere around you every time you try to stray away. Because you already know the truth. Because everybody already knows that they're God. It's just few want to admit it. Few want to embody it. Few want to be it. And I'm telling you, this is the time to do it. I'm telling you the truth. Because the truth is everything. Believe nothing you see and half of what you hear. So take what I say with a grain of salt. You gotta be able to see within me. I love myself so damn much I don't even understand. That's how I know I love everyone. That's how I know I love everything. That's how I know my intention is pure. My number one goal is to drive us back to heaven by embodying that we're already there. All you need to do is see it. And you help build it. And you help bring it. Trust me, it's here. The natives had it. Look at your text. Look at your text. Talk about when the colonists and every Westerners came here. To the natives, they said the natives had everything set. It was a beautiful paradise. That's what they all said. And they said they're so good, they're so loving, it's so easy for us to take over them. That's what they said, and that's where they fucked up. But you can take it back. You can take it back to the unity when everything was connected. There was no need for anything else different. You know, that's how it started. It was perfect. And everyone was rich, fully getting everything, energy from the sun. And we were babies. This planet was filled with babies. Pangea, I'm talking about. We understood that we were unity in one. And that was it. And we were all the same. We were all very one color. That was dark. The light showed us to ourselves. Everyone was, what you would say, melanated to the infinite. Everyone. Everyone. Slight variations came during time. During continuation, not time. During progression. And I think what sparked the first karma split was the albino. As soon as the first god, born of opposite hue, I think its purpose was clear, that it would not be the same as everyone else. But the last thing we should have done was outlaw something opposite of us. The last thing you should do is outlaw your enemy. The last thing you should do is fear your demons. Because that is how they win. And that is not even the last thing you do. That's the taboo. And I believe we did exile. It was just lack of understanding. And you just need to remember, you need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because that's where your growth lies. That's where your infinite lies. That's where you'll find truth. That's where you'll find yourself grow. Heaven is here, perceive it, you will be it, you will help grow it. No matter what happens, you're already there. You're just a projection. I love myself and all my reflections. We are one forever. Heaven is here, now and forever. 777. Heaven sent. I go represent.